Hi everyone, Monty and I have driven to Rhynie, which is about 10 miles from Huntly, and we're just at the foot of Noth, which sort of oversees Rhynie and the area. So Monty has never been up this hill, and either have I, so this is our first time ever up the hill, and yeah, hopefully it's going to stay dry and we're going to have a little adventure. So we've just came from this road down here, and there's a sign here for North, which is an old hill fort. So I'll just let you read this for now. And yeah, it's about 563 metres in length from top to bottom. So it is quite a walk, but yeah, we're going to take our time and we'll get there eventually. And there is a stone here as well for the North, for the hill fort. The stone circle it's called. And that is just at the foot of the car park. Then the footpath is just to the left. We're going to head up this way, through the gate. Looks to be another gate here, and it also says beware of the cows and the calves. But we're going to go this way, and we're going to get a view of North from the bottom. So that is North there in the distance. I've hardly walked any distance so far, but there's some great views already. So I think that's stage one complete. Through the next set of gates. And on to the next part of the walk. So it's push. And then little Monty's gone through there already. Oh wow, that's fine. And the path, there's a sign for the path here, off to the left. And you can't even see the hill from here. Well, now you can. So as we've seen on the sign at the start of the walk, it said that the North is about 563 metres in length. And the word Noth, N-O-T-H, means looking or seeing, and is from the ancient Pictish language. So I thought the word Noth would have meant north, but no, it doesn't mean anything like that at all, because I thought being up in the north of Scotland it might have meant something to do with this, but obviously something completely different. I thought at one point back there as well we took a wrong turn, because there was like a right turn that looked like it could be a walk, but no, it turns out that it is just follow the main path up this way, and you sort of come around the side of the hill up near the top. Fantastic views. Just panning around to the right, get our sort of first glimpse of North just there. And there it goes, we look like we're now approaching North. Quite a climb ahead of us though. And there is an annual hill race that takes place every August here. So I think it starts off in the village of Rhynie, makes their way right up to the top, to the trig point and back down. And yeah, 563 metres is quite a climb, doing it in August in the heat of summer, even if it is just Scotland. That'd be a fair workout. I don't know if I would fancy that anymore, to be honest. So as we get to the top, or when we reach the top, there's a fort at the top of this hill, and it's said to be the second highest in Scotland that's ever been discovered. And as part of the fort as well, there's a vertified wall which spans around 100 metres by 30 metres. So I think they vertified the rocks with like heating them up till they reached a certain degree, and then they almost melted together and bonded together to form a wall. Looks like the path opens up here a bit as well. It was quite overgrown back there, but looks like to be much more open here. Such a nice day, such a great view. You okay, Monty? So it's said that This was a large-scale settlement, which is up in this area, which may date back as far as the 3rd century AD up to 900 century AD, so 600 years. I think it was used as a settlement, and it was sort of contemporary back in its day with Pictish culture. And when speaking about Pictish culture or Pictish people, these people were known as Picts. So basically, they were a group of people who lived in Scotland from the area spanning up north in Caithness down to the Fife area. And nowadays, people are just basing the Picts mainly off of things that have been discovered, like artefacts, stones, carvings, and such like. Many of them have been found up here, in fact, including the Rhynie man. So I think the Rhynie man was discovered, was like a massive stone, a 6-foot stone with a carved man in it. And when it was discovered, it was renamed the Rhynie man because obviously it was found near Rhynie. And it's been moved to Woodall House, which is the headquarters for Aberdeenshire Council, and it's in that building today. I'm going to just insert a picture of it now. I like to think that I'm quite fit, but walking and talking while walking a dog is hard work. Just stopped there for a brief moment to speak to a couple with another black lab. They were just up picking berries, like blackberries, for making wine or jam, they said. Somewhere up in this area, we might even come across them. I wonder if that's Ben Rhynie in the distance there. Could be. So going back to the Pictish people, the word Pict comes from the Roman name Picti, which means painted people. So some of the artefacts that have been discovered in this area have been men or women inscribed into stone, but it looks like they've also been painted as well. So it looks like back in the day they would have painted themselves up. So yeah, traditionally it's thought to refer back to the practice of tattooing or body painting is what the word comes from as well. I want to just take a moment to sort of appreciate this view over here. We can only see half of the view of what we're going to see near the top, but if we just over here to the left, where we came from, I just wonder if that hill has been Rhynie there, unless there's the other one on the right hand side. I'm not quite sure. Coming down here. Yeah, there's a hill here as well. I'm not quite sure if that has been Rhynie. I think even I'm more inclined to say it's this one over near Ballindalach. So many flies flying about trying to get into my ears. I'm just trying to swat them away even just now. So annoying. Just imagine the view you would get from like a drone flying above this hill. And then when I was researching Noth, it was saying that drone footage was almost showing around 800 huts in the area. And so you can just imagine how many people would have lived here back between 300 and 900 AD. Just approaching near the top, I think you can see the trig point up on the left with all the rocks and the stones, which was the vertified wall. I think even if we get to the top we might see more remains of it as well. I just can't get over this view. It's absolutely amazing, and it's cloudy, but it's still very much a clear day. But I can just imagine if a clear blue sky, you could probably see even much further than what we can today. I think even as we get to the top, we might even be able to see the sea up in the north, up the Murray coast. But that'll just depend on the clouds. Monty's doing so well as well up this hill. Yes, he's only about a year and a half old, but yeah, he's managing it much better than me, dragging me up the hill. Yeah, almost at the top, and we're gonna get a drink and look at the views. This is where we start seeing a view of Rhynie as well, the village below. You can make it out there. So this is our first time up here before, and this is my first ever time of seeing this view, so you're seeing it with me in real time. And wow, look at that. That is stunning. Sun's out over there in distance as well. What a view. Rhynie to our right. Up in the north is the coastline. Wow, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So peaceful up here, so quiet. I'm not even at the top yet, guys. Looks to be a sign up here as well. This is maybe the ordnance map, I think, for the levels of the hill. So yeah, the Tap of Noth is an excellent example of a vertified hill fort lying 563 metres above sea level. Is the second highest hill fort in Scotland, which we had said before. The fort consists of two enclosures built at separate times and covers an area of 21 hectares. Boulders flanking the hill are all that remain of the outer enclosure, although within the walls small levels areas of land can be seen. These are probably the sites of quarries or circular wooden houses. The platforms are more numerous on the northern slopes, which provide protection from the prevailing wind. So yeah, it said it's the enclosures were built around 1000 BC and 1000 AD, and there has been quite a lot of excavations over the last few years, in recent years, which discovered quite a lot of artifacts. So yeah, this is where we are, right in the centre, Tap of Noth. So yeah, we're about 50 kilometres from the sea. In fact, we're only maybe 40. So you see up there, Colin, Portsoy, Bucky, about 40 kilometres. I think Monty's desperate for a water. So that's just where we came from, and we're just coming around the hill near the top. And I think the sea's over there on the right hand side, I'm pretty sure. Maybe get a better zoom in when we get near the top, or on the top I should say. Just about there, I think this is the top of Tap of Noth here. There we go, there's a trig point just there. So this looks to be the wall. So it must surround the whole hill. But we'll keep on going. Yeah, you can see it everywhere, right around the hill. This has also been described as the largest known settlement in medieval Britain. So I think, yeah, in all of the UK, this was the biggest settlement here. And yeah, we're at the trig point now. It's taken us about 35 minutes to get from the car park to this point here. So I thought it was going to take a bit longer, but no, it's been actually quite good. I'm going to see if we can get around to the trig point, and then we'll get a drink. Is there anything on there? It's quite faded there. Oh, it's for girl guiding. So to commemorate 100 years of girl guiding between 1910 and 2010, the Noth district. You want a drink, Papa? He's always got to do something like this, hasn't he? Eh? Monty? Monty? Hello. Just stopped to get a drink, and Monty's got his dish here. He's yet to take a drink from it. Definitely pecking though. Get a drink, Monty, here. Here, get a drink. Seems like we're the only ones up here as well, so it's very quiet, very peaceful, just sort of time to ourselves, get a bit of a break, get some water, get something to eat, and we'll head back down soon. But yeah, we're going to have a little walk around the fort itself as well, around Tap of Noth, and we're going to head back down after that. But yeah, we're just going to soak up the views for now. Then we're just going to see if we can get a little walk across the wall here. Just going to leave our stuff in that corner there with the bowl and our bag. Just going going to watch our feet. I'm thinking, yeah, that is Ben Rhynie. I think over here is sort of the towns of Rhynie and Lumsden, I think, I'm pretty sure, and you can be Afford will be somewhere in the distance, probably behind some more hills. Monty's already made his way up here. I think this is more of the coastline, I think, more than anything else. I think the coastline is just over there, in fact. Would that be Knockhill in the distance there? It could be. So I think that could be Knockhill. So beyond that would be Banff and the sea, the Moray Firth. This is so cool. Definitely worth the walk, this. I wonder if that be Huntly there, I wonder? It's the right sort of area, I think. Just wondering. Could be. Must be thousands and thousands of rocks up here, if not millions. And look, Monty's tangled himself up. He's off on his own little explorer. So I think this forest here will also be the Clashendarich, the part of the Cabrich, I'm pretty sure. This whole area here, pretty vast. Just gonna keep on going round. So that's the trig point over here, where we've left our stuff. Car keys as well, can't go home without the car keys, that's for sure. Thought we'd try and get a view of the sea in the background. Probably can't even see the sea from here, from this angle. But yeah, I'm going to try and get in the shot. Sun's coming out as well. Monty, say hello. There's just like a sudden hole here as well. I don't know if you can quite make that out in the video. A circular hole. We're a bit happy around the fort. Going to get a view of Rhynie coming up soon. And I'm just glad that this time the weather's been on our side, because it hasn't been for a few videos. But yeah, nice day today. This is the path that we came from, in the town of Rhynie, or the village of Rhynie. Just going to come along this way now. So I think there is the town of Lumsden, the little village of Lumsden. So the main road from Rhynie passes along this way, and then Lumsden is just up here. So you can see Noth from the main street of Lumsden. Can't believe I've never been up here before. 29 years old, never been up this hill before, even though I've lived in the area all my life. First time for everything though. It's coming back to the trig point, Ben Rhynie in the background. So Ben Rhynie is about 841 metres. So a fair, much more of a walk than this one. This one being 563. Add another about 300 metres on top of that, and you'll get to Ben Rhynie. Maybe something we'll have to practice for, Monty. Monty, when you got Ben Rhynie one day. Bit more training maybe. back to the trig point. And our stuff is just over here. And yeah, we'll just have another little break. Oh, Monty's gone off himself. Look at that. And he's back down again. And he's tangled himself up as well. Monty, stop. I could honestly spend hours up here now. Just the fact that I've come up here now, just it's breathtaking. Noth mentioned the flies. Don't know if you can hear it in the background of the camera there, but oh, it's awful. I know we've already been round this bit, but I want to just go round it again. I'm just amazed by it. Stunning. We're going to make our way down now. We're going to time it, see how long it takes, but we just spoke to some other people and they've just made their way up to the top. They've been up here quite a few times and quite a regular thing for them. But I think without having Monty, I don't know if I would have come up here today or even in general. But yeah, great having Monty, so gets you out to places you haven't been before or haven't been in a long time. So in this case, never been here before, and it's, yeah, definitely want to come back like so many other places that Monty has been with us. Just came back to this map and just have a little more look at it. So yeah, we're here, 563 metres tapping Noth. Over to the left is, yeah, Ben Rhynie, 841 metres. And yeah, we did see the Knock Hill as well, which is in this area here somewhere. Can't quite see it there. Maybe it's not on the map. In between Huntly and Keith. Somewhere this area here. Can't quite see it there for some reason. Oh, here we go. Sorry, it is Knock there, right there. So yeah, that is over in that direction there, which should be right enough. Don't know what Monty's sitting for. I think he's waiting for something. We're going to go down. We're going to go down. Come on in. Much easier going down the hills always, just a bit sore on the knees and the bones. But yeah, we're heading back down now, and I think it's about 4:15 at the moment. We're going to just time it and see what time we get back to the car. So I think the car park is over to the left hand side. I was trying to make it out, but I think it's behind a set of trees, which I can't see. I have a red car, so I thought I might have stood out, but yeah, I can't see it. But yeah, we're going to just take our time coming down the hill. I love the colours as well. You can just see even like the berries there. You can see the blueberries there. I think they're blueberries. The colours of the heather, the blueberries, all the shrubs, all the greenery. I'm gonna see if I can just pick one just now and see what it tastes like. You'll get my reaction. Here we go. Oh, that is nice. Fresh berry like that, that's delicious. The couple that I seen earlier that were picking the berries were picking them for 2 hours. I can't remember if I said that already, but yeah, they must have had hundreds of thousands, if not thousands, of berries to make their jam or their wine. But yeah, I only had a couple there, but yeah, they're delicious. Just took a handful of berries there to eat, and yeah, my hands are covered in the sort of the berry juice. But those people that I seen earlier, their hands were covered in them. They were all pink and purple. That there will be their last view of Ben Rhynie as we head down the hill. Just checking on Google Maps. According to Google Maps, it's about 32 miles away from here. But as the crow flies, it'll probably be a bit less. Could even be half the distance, maybe 16 miles, even less, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it might even take on the back roads, maybe an hour, depending on what road you take to get to Ballindalloch and Ben Rhynie. Monty is full of energy, even now. He was just sort of running through the long grass there, I didn't catch it on the camera. But yeah, he was going crazy. So we've almost made it onto even ground now. You can just see it tapping off there. So we had sat just up there, just on the left hand side there. Yeah, we're going to head back down to the car park. Hasn't taken us too long to get to this point though. So the time is 4:10. We left the top of Noth at 3:45, so it's only taken us 25 minutes to get from top to the bottom. And we're just going to get our last drink and we're going to head on home. So yeah, we'll just finish up the video very soon. So we made it back to the car park now. As I said, it only takes about 25 minutes to get from top to bottom. But yeah, we're going to head on home now. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been great exploring up Noth today. First ever time up here. The days definitely made it due to the weather. Really great views, great scenery. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you don't mind, maybe like, subscribe, and even comment on the video as well. It really helps me out. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you next time.